Then Jesus entered into a certain house, and once again so many people gathered within it that he and his followers could not even eat bread there. As soon as his family caught wind of it, they went over to get him, for they were all saying, "He has gone completely insane." Then they brought this blind, deaf, and demon-possessed man up to him, and Jesus healed him, driving out the demon of muteness, restoring both his speech and sight. And after the demon was gone, the hitherto speechless man began to speak, and the crowd was astonished, and they all began to wonder aloud, "Could this man be the son of David?" But when the Pharisees and lawyers come down from Jerusalem heard such talk, all of them began to say, "This man is possessed by Beelzebub. He is only driving out demons with the help of that prince of demons." Others put him to the test by demanding some kind of heavenly sign. Jesus, knowing their thoughts, called them over to himself and started speaking to them in parables. "How can Satan cast out Satan? Every nation divided against itself comes to ruin. No kingdom with an internal rift has any lasting dominion, and no house that is self-opposed can go on for very long. For every city or house that acts against itself has no prospects for survival. If Satan battles against and casts out Satan, he is torn apart and cannot abide. He is caught in a civil war, so how is his kingdom supposed to endure? His end has come. This I say because you claim that I cast out demons by Beelzebub. And if it is by Beelzebub that I am ousting demons, then by whom do your people cast them out? These will therefore be your judges. If, however, I cast out demons by God's own Spirit, the finger of God, then God's kingdom has risen upon you. The Father's kingdom is like someone who sought to kill a powerful man. Even before he left his home, he took his sword and thrust it into the wall to see if his hand would pass through. Then he slew the mighty one. When a stout man in full armor guards his own home, his possessions remain secure. But when someone stronger assaults and vanquishes him, he seizes the armor on which the man relied and distributes the plunder. To put it yet another way, how is it possible for anyone to enter into a strong man's home and make away with what he owns unless he first binds up the brute? Clearly, no one can go into his house and take of his things unless he ties him up ahead of time. Only then will he be able to plunder the abode. Whoever is not for me is against me, and the one who does not gather with me only scatters. And truly this is why I say that every sin and blasphemy of mankind will be forgiven them. Anyone who speaks a contemptuous word against the Father has forgiveness, and anyone who rails against the Son of Man has forgiveness. But no one who blasphemes the Holy Spirit has forgiveness, neither on the earth in this age, nor in heaven during the age to come, but is guilty of eternal sin. This he said because they claimed that he had an unclean spirit. How can you children of vipers speak anything reliably, seeing how thoroughly evil you are? For the mouth speaks what is from the heart. If you bring out what is in yourself, then what you have within you will deliver you. If you do not have it in yourself, then what you lack will do you in. The virtuous man brings choice things up from the good that he has stockpiled within, and the evil man brings vile things up from the sinfulness within himself. But I am here to tell you that on the day of judgment, men will be forced to answer for every word that they have spoken. For either by your words you will be acquitted, or else by your words you will be condemned. His followers asked him, "Who are you to speak this way to us? You do not recognize who I am through the words that I speak, but have instead become like the Jews, for they either love the tree and hate the fruit, or they love the fruit and hate the tree. Either make a good tree that gives only good fruit, or make a bad tree that gives only poor fruit, for a tree is known by the fruit it bears."